it to the NFL, and, you know, ended up making the NFL. Well, today we will find out, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna be a 6'4", which the doctor predicted I would be 6'4".
Select the team you want to join.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and just do this.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennial.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm doing it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we got the Raiders.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
To Jason, jrsgaming. We'll be a tight end, which I play in real life. I'm gonna be vertical tight end, giving me better spec catch, but worse blocking. If you're like possession tight end, gives me worse spec catch. I'm okay at blocking in real life, but I can catch in traffic, and I'm good at spec catch, but I'll just do this. And we will do undrafted. Sorry, we are rebuilding. We are not going to be top down. Let's do first name, JRS, last name, Gaming. Yeah, I'm not giving you guys my real name. Why would I give you my real name? Tight end. I will be number 42, just like... Oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. Okay, I will be number 87. No, 42. 42, 43. I'm right-handed, and I'm not. I'm gonna go to my favorite college, Michigan. Not Michigan Tech, not Michigan State, but a better. 6'4". My weight. I'm age. Skin tone. I'm pale as crap. I mean, I'm kind of tan. Like, that's mixed. I'm looking for tan. Honestly, I'm getting thick, so I put it on display. Chest size, I'm a twig in real life, so we will just do zeros for this. Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. Oh yeah, we'll make it a twig. Yeah, that looks nothing. Starting head, let's find something that looks sort of like me. Actually, no, I made it white. We gotta do white and pink. Okay, let's do... Oh, God, no. I'ma get it by myself, yeah. That looks kind of right. That looks kind of right. I don't really have a scar. I'm kind of red. Do not have any. That's kind of like me. Short afro. Not really. I don't have dreads. I wish I had. Not really. There's no way I could pull off dreads.
Blow your mind. Why you do that?
That's kind of like me, but
it's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that?
That kind of looks like me. Short mohawk. Yeah, that's good. Beard style. I really don't have a beard, so can I do like I'll do Hollywood. I did it. Actually, no, nothing about it. It's just
Hello.
That's good. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be baby. I have like
way to stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash when the money goes. I'ma slap that. Clap when the money goes.
I shape,
that's fast to the money low. I'm a brown man when it come back. I'ma give back my bad when the check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like
can I look less Asian?
my window. They say that it's the money. I'm like a lot of money. Why are you mad?
My rating.
Like that?
Low. jrsgaming, everybody. I really don't know what the thumbnail will end up being, but hey. No one's watching my stream right now. I'm kind of lonely.
Start your week by installing your
but that's
game
not
plan.
for long. I want a PewDiePie giveaway, and he better shout me out. I'm joking. As you know, we have to do training because we could get cut. I don't know if you can get cut in this game, but we'll just do it in case. See what jrsgaming is about. Zach Ertz, claim your crew.
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means?
John Gruden. For Gruden, who hasn't been good since. Oh, internet connection is scuffed. Move! You trash can!
What now? We're waiting.
Thank you, perfect throw! Oh, that's an amazing catch by jrsgaming. I want to say my first name. Looking. I'm jrsgaming. Oh, John Gruden's gonna like that. Oh, that's a bit of an overthrow, don't you think? Don't you think, Johnny boy? Just make a good throw, Carr. Hey, Derek Carr. Rifles one right where I need it, and yep. Okay, I need to find a way. Stu, hold up. Advanced settings. I know you guys can't see anything. Audio display. No. Up, there we go. We will do. Please chat. Please. Please chat. And hey, we got it. Hey, it's looking good. Okay, let's get into the game. Rams, Raiders. We have a trash team, but hey, we got AB. Oh, I'm an X Factor? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm an X Factor and only 70 overall. Dude, this Rams are nothing compared to us. We're 100% Rams. I shouldn't say that. Hey, it's Mahomes. I'm Patty Mahomes. Aaron Donald. Just throw the ball to me, make it good, and I will catch it. Doug Martin, what the hell happened to Doug Martin? Anyone know what happened to Doug Martin?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football.
Top 5 running back maybe. And then next, he's just your average Joe. Oh,
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I helped.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr.
What the hell, Derek Carr? This is why no one likes you.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit,
right here.
You can gain some significant yardage hitting your team.
That was a touchdown.
The throw complete here to Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
I'm wide open, nice.
Carr completes it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
If this stream gets
as far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
Yo! What the hell, Derek?
Down he goes.
That was a touchdown.
Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
Like, I know you like it
so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking over. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's what...
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Now,
they go play action here on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there is that sort of the evolution of the... And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go empty backfield, they have different things designed every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times they see an empty backfield.
jrsgaming has an IQ of over 2.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry is a defense, that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead moves to 10-0. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. Here
we go.
What the hell? Why you no play me?
They go with Jacobs. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So they take a...
Okay, I'm just gonna... No, I don't want to be long snapper.
Carlson now to add the extra point.
If I F up, that was all his
He's got
fault.
it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
Hey, I got a viewer. So this is the jrsgaming career mode. So yeah. We got drafted to the Oakland Raiders.
Carlson on for the
Yeah,
PAT.
Why am I long snapping? John Gruden, I'm the tight end, not the long snapper.
And it's no
Wasn't
good
my
on the
fault.
PAT.
Don't
So they
blame
can't
me,
add on
Johnny.
here. And
Don't
our score's
blame
going
me.
to stay right where
Johnny,
it is.
Johnny, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, Johnny. Don't cut me.
Here now, Johnny Townsend. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed until here in the third.
I can't even see the punt. Hey, I'm about to hit.
Now Nansen.
I'm about to hit. I'm about to knock.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
You're about to call me jrsgaming, the one who...
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Back now in the East Bay, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Perfect.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
Okay, let's sim a little bit.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Oakland.
jrsgaming. You know what? Screw it. Johnny won't play me. I'll give him a bad snap.
And here's a very
Oh, you like that,
drive,
Johnny?
almost whiffed on it.
Screw you, Gruden. Play me more. I know it's the preseason and all, but
So now
still.
here are the Rams as
Screw
their
you,
offense
Johnny.
comes back out. They've lost this one. Their offense has
Hey, so
struggled.
so
Do they
my,
try to put together something
one and
here at
only
the...
viewer, you can say something in the chat. I will read it. And yeah.
Here now, Johnny Townsend. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
If we can beat the Rams, I'm just saying, maybe we got a shot at the Super Bowl because we can beat the Rams. I'm just saying. jrsgaming breaks all tight end records and wins the Super Bowl. And Derek
So
Carr
this
trades
one, a
an
victory
actual
for the Oakland
quarterback.
Raiders. And it was their defense that really
I know
made
none
the
of you guys
statement
wanna
after the
keep
break. They
preseason.
pitched the second half
Preseason?
shutout.
Yeah.
Can't talk today. So I'm just going to sim to regular season. Hopefully my one viewer is still watching by then. But yeah, let's sim to regular season and just see what happens.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to
Sim
your
to
next
regular
game.
season. I know how to play this game. To the announcer.
They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky.
Okay, so anyone that wants to make a chat, do it now. I will read it. And I think I know who the one viewer is. Probably Beast. If you're watching, shout out to him. But
I will not crash. Honey yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the
Start the regular season
okay, did
by
that number
selecting
42
your season
get cut
goal.
yet? Probably.
This is the player
hey.
card. Here you can. This is your
X
develop.
Factor,
This is the
62
ability. This
overall,
is your
boys.
player's zone ability. A
I know
superstar.
how to play this.
battlefield. It's just me and my
We're gonna get more of a vertical. No, get our blocking up and then more of a vertical.
I will not crash. They will not
There we
stop me.
go.
Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me
I just
celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance.
Yep, well that sucks.
No man, man.
So yeah, let's play the Broncos. Denver, you don't know what's coming for you.
I do what I
The best 63 overall to ever touch a football.
smash.
That rhymes.
I will not crash. Honey yard dash.
Okay, come on, Johnny. Let me play this game, and I swear you will call me JRS Gronkowski.
I need a ring and a trophy.
No, I'll make Gronk look like a bench warmer. I'll make Gronk look like the worst tight end who's ever played. Please, put me in, John Gruden. If Tahir Whitehead gets to play. I think I should get to play. Like, he's a 76. I'm a 63. What's the difference? And I'm an X Factor. Is he? No.
Coach, there will be time for reflection, certainly as the season goes on, but for what might be the final time in the East Bay, it is opening night of the NFL season here in Oakland, California. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on Monday night. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, it's caught.
Right here.
And incomplete, things up. Tyrell Williams is the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
If you don't throw the ball.
Man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on that fell harmlessly to the ground. Scrapped
two people.
And he's going
John
to
Gruden.
Watch that.
I just lost. Not one, but
and a
two.
nice start there to the area.
John Gruden, if you caught me for that.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started.
And
first drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Undrafted.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
He's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dresses.
What a catch. No, forget the catch. Nice blocking. I mean, I didn't let Von Miller move.
Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this
first
drive?
No doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early.
You big teddy bear?
The big shot
right there. The big teddy bear would block like 25 seconds. And I keep Von Miller.
His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
If you guys like the series, please, if I get another viewer, we will continue this series.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position.
I can block Von Miller, and I know what I'm doing. I can block Von Miller and Moss 3 people.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your G for that. They got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
That's a good way to start the drive.
No matter who's running around and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the catch radius with the bigger targets.
Keep going, buddy. Throw the ball to me.
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about the big plays.
They'll take it. Raiders have taken the lead.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well.
He's not a rookie. It's Derek.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Carr a rookie? Get it right, man.
Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. Well, week 1 finally wrapping up here tonight, but more football coming your way Thursday night. It'll be the Buccaneers and Panthers in an early season NFC South battle in Charlotte. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Oh, it was done. Defense. Good job.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, you knock off another 15 against your squad.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got to get score one right. You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And after that completion, he's north of 200 yards. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Block the kicker.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And now this pass brought in by Brown. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. With that grab, by the way, Antonio Brown now over 10,000 receiving yards in his career.
That is an incredible, significant accomplishment. You're saying 10,000 yards? How many other guys have done that in NFL history?
He's the 46th all time.
And one of the few that are active.
Yeah, incredible. There's only a few that are active. He still, though, is a ways away from Jerry Rice, up over 22,000. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown,
20 subscribers,
30 yards, and the Raiders add on to their lead.
So yeah, once I hit my 20, big boy, 20
extra point by Carson,
I will do it.
And the lead now up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And now Oakland ready to take the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know my tendencies in this situation? What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
You know, there's an X Factor who's in the zone. Doesn't scare me. Oh, he lined up on the lane there. Yeah, you're scared.
Carr.
Scared of that
at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
To the goal line,
but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call those plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into a ill-advised throw into the zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
First ever game in the Green.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40, and finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Let's get to
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
There's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds the number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
Well, he had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position, don't we? Where we've seen where it's gone from strictly as a blocker to a guy who caught a few passes to now an integral part of the passing game, sometimes the primary receiver, because a lot of these guys have wide receiver skills, and we're seeing that on display here. Just think about the guys of the past looking back at this game and saying, sure wish that was me. I'd love to have gone after those types of passes.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Into the red zone. It's called.
Right here.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They get
in the end zone.
Touchdown, Raiders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it ends with an Oakland touchdown. So out come the Raiders. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit. When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield and move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough, swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Looking deep. No,
now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Check safety, check.
Carr going to throw here. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Not my fault that he missed. I mean, I don't know that he missed.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Okay, Derek Carr. Pull me in, coach.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Raider offense led by Antonio Brown heading back out. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
You see.
Here's Carr. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. I call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys.
I'll let you guys watch something else since you all hate me. Goodbye.